Have you seen anyone the mind is under so much attack that they've been addicted to substances, they've tried to get off, and they're unable to stay consistent with healthier habits because they had some type of mental condition that was so aggressive that they were just like, I need to drink, I need to smoke because I've tried the other way and it doesn't work? Or have you seen people who have been successful time after time if they're able to follow the challenging practices consistently to improve the quality of their brain?
See, I would say they're simple practices. I've seen people
challenging for people to.
I've seen people both ways.
Yeah.
Right, and often it takes enough pain for them to change.
Meaning
But
what?
sometimes, like losing their kids.
Oh, man.
But sometimes, even when they lose their kids, they don't change because their brain has been hijacked. I mean, I don't know if you're like me, but one of the reasons I never did drugs is I never wanted something else to control my life. If you know these things are potentially addictive, it's like playing Russian roulette. It's like, I would never play Russian roulette. I'm like, that's stupid. You know, why would I increase my chance of trouble?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, to think you're invulnerable, it's just not a smart way to live. But anyway, I've seen patients both ways. You know, some people come and I teach them how to correct their negative thoughts, and they walk out of my office. It's like, no, I can't do that. I'm attached to, I'm a loser. And other people, they get it. And I'm always trying to be, how can I be more effective? And I find the easier I make it, the simpler I make it. Like, you know, how do I get my brain healthy? Bright minds. It's like super simple.
In an age of having everything at our fingertips and having all the information available without needing to remember, how important is it for us to get back to remembering phone. I remember as a kid, I used to know all these phone numbers from your mom, you know, your home, your dad's office.
Now we don't know any of them.
Exactly. I don't even know my girlfriend's phone number, right? It's like it's always programmed to click a button and have an action. How important is memory training for us as humans in a world of lack of memory? And what are a few things we could do to increase the ability to remember?
So like you're learning Spanish.
Yeah.
Working your memory helps you to keep it. And we actually have a course. I work with someone, I don't know if you've ever interviewed Jim Carroll. He's hysterical. He's a memory athlete.
Okay.
And yeah, you would love him. And he was a steel mill worker and selling Avon products. And then he had cardiomyopathy when he was 49. And as he was doing his PT, he was riding a bike, and rather than watch TV, he started memorizing things. And that was the secret. New learning with exercise.
Interesting.
He learned all the zip codes in the United States.
All of them?
All of them.
Wait, how many zip codes are there?
Thousands
Wow.
of them. In fact, you could just say, you know, your zip code, and he'd go, hey, you're from Erie, Pennsylvania.
That's crazy.
His memory is just phenomenal. And then he learned all the Oscar movies and all the Oscar actresses and actors, and his memory is just unbelievable. He can go to a group of 2,000 people and give them tickets that have 12 letters on them and a movie on the other side, and he'll call on people randomly. You tell me the movie, I'll tell you the 12-digit number.
A lot like Jim Quick.
A lot like
Jim Quick.
A lot like Jim Quick. And he's hysterical. He's like a great entertainer. And if you use it, you get to keep it. If you don't use it, you'll lose it. And so it's really important. Now, you know, we're probably not going to be remembering phone numbers because we have our auxiliary brains. But our auxiliary brains is causing Alzheimer's to be diagnosed 3 or 4 years later when it's actually harder to get help. Because I would diagnose people when I first started in practice 30 years ago because their family would call me up and they say he's getting lost in a place he's lived in 30 years.
Ooh.
But now you just have to go, hey Siri, take me home.
Right.
And so these auxiliary memories are actually causing people to be diagnosed later. We should always be working our brains. New learning is just absolutely
Learning new
essential. So
skills.
Spanish is great. Learning a musical instrument is great.
A dance or whatever. Yeah.
You know,
something.
if you know, producing stuff for television is great. It's a new skill. Marketing is a new skill.
Anything that challenges you.
Anything. And you should be doing things that are new and different. Like, I know how to read brain scans. Like, hopefully you'll come and I'll look at your brain. I'll know immediately, healthy, not healthy.
How many people have been through your labs?
Well, we have done 183,000 scans.
In how many years?
I have 3 in 30 years.
Wow.
And we have 300 NFL players. And I love what I do.
It's amazing.
I'm so grateful. I had no idea that when I decided to be a psychiatrist,
This would happen.
this would have been my life.
I'm very excited about your book. I was going through it. I'm a big fan already. Your brain is always listening. Tame the hidden dragons that control your happiness, habits, and hang-ups. There are some incredible exercises on how to deal with any type of struggle or stress that you might have in your life right now, whether it be addiction, whether it be negative thoughts, whether it be dealing with past traumas. You have the reasoning behind these things. You've got the exercises on how to overcome them. You've got everything in here, which is extremely powerful. You've got simple strategies. You've got more complex things. You've got graphics that explain stuff for me. So it's amazing. It's I think everyone should read this. Overcome pain from your past. It's funny. I just did a video yesterday saying if you can learn to overcome the pain from your past, your life will be 100 times better just by that one simple thing. And this is something you teach in here through the science, through the research. Everything you need in here to optimize your brain is here. Check it out. Get the book. Get a few for your friends. Your brain is always listening. Make sure you get this book. Couple final questions and then we'll wrap things up. This is a question I ask everyone at the end called the 3 truths question. So I'd like you to imagine a hypothetical situation. It's your last day on earth many years away. You've accomplished all of your dreams and goals and you're happy and healthy and everything you want to do, you've done. But for whatever reason, you've got to take all of your written work with you. Your video work, your content, it's all going to go with you to the next place, wherever you go. And no one has access to your information anymore, but you get to leave behind 3 things you know to be true. 3 lessons you would share with the world. And this is all we have to remember you by. I call it 3 truths. What would be 3 things you would share with the world?
Brain envy. Love your brain. Don't believe every stupid thing you think. Know what you want. And ask yourself every day, does my behavior fit what I want?
Yeah.
People don't do that. It's crazy. They should be teaching this to 7-year-olds.
Yeah.
What do you want? Relationships, schoolwork, money, your health. What do you want? Is your behavior getting you what you want? Rather than say you should do this or you should do that. Shoulds don't work. It's just getting people to know and then act. And if they have a healthy brain, it's easier.